The following is an exclusive presentation of the Alabama High School Athletic Association and the AHSAA Radio Network.
County has just won their 5th straight state championship and their 13th overall.
Hello everyone, and welcome into another edition of Inside the AHSAA, brought to you by Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply Stores. I'm your host, Brett Pritchard. In this week's edition, we'll catch up with the two coaches of the North and the South All-Star teams tabbed here. GW Long's very own Scott Horne will head up the South Division. Parker's head football coach, Andre Robinson, will head up the North football team, and we'll talk to them about both of their squads that will meet up next week at Crampton Bowl in Montgomery. We're just getting started here on Inside the AHSAA. When we come back, we'll have head coach Scott Horne on the phone with us. Stay tuned. More of the Inside the AHSAA right after this.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
What value would you gain working with Lee Marketing Group? With 4 divisions under one umbrella, Sign Source, Lee Apparel, R&B Sports Media, and LMG Advertising Agency, Lee Marketing Group offers a comprehensive approach. From logo design, tees and signs, ad placement, and everything in between, LMG can handle it all. For ease of time, cutting-edge, results-driven marketing campaigns, think LMG. Lee Marketing Group, your comprehensive marketing solution.
Team is not something you do alone. Team is plural. Team is arms, legs, blood, sweat, and soul. A lot goes into team. But what we take away stays with us forever.
Even the nights are hot down south. And now they're getting spicy too. The new Jack's Spicy Chicken Sandwich with fries only $3.99. It's got fresh tomatoes, lettuce, and just the right amount of kick. Jack's, all about the South.
In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Welcome back, everyone, to Inside the AHSAA, presented by Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply Stores. Thank you for watching and listening throughout the state of Alabama. At this time, I want to go to the phone lines and welcome in a very special guest, the head football coach of G.W. Long High School, Coach Scott Horne. He'll be heading up the South team in next week's All-Star football game at Crampton Bowl. Coach, thanks so much for being part of the program.
Oh, thank y'all for asking me to come on. It's a privilege to get to speak to y'all.
Well, Coach, in the middle of the summer, obviously a lot of heat and a lot, you kind of have double duty. I know you're trying to get your football team ready for next season, but you've also been tabbed as the head football coach of the South team in the 58th annual North-South All-Star game that'll take place next Thursday at Crampton Bowl. I just want to first start with G.W. Long High School and just tell everybody a little bit about how long you've been there and just your tenure there at G.W. Long.
This is I'm going into my 8th season. This is my 21st overall, but I've been the head coach here for 7 seasons, going into 8. We've been blessed to have some really good players come through here the last few years and win a couple of ball games, and it's a great bunch of kids here, and I've kind of seen this bunch ever since they were in elementary school. I was here actually in 2004, so this is, I guess, going in my 14th year here. So I kind of know, a lot of the people that live here, and I've always been connected with this community. So, it's kind of going to be a different year this year. A lot of new faces for us, and a lot of kids that are, we're going to be a little bit younger than what we have been, but we're excited and looking forward to getting started with this group.
Yeah, another year on the horizon. Obviously, it just seems like it gets a little bit faster and faster every year. And who do you guys open up with, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we always play in we call it the Southeast Showdown. Us and Elba always have a jamboree where we invite 2 other teams to come play at either our stadium or theirs, and we always open with that, and then we'll have Dale County the next week.
Good deal, Coach, and I know you're excited for a new season coming up. As you said, going into your 8th season there at G.W. Long High School. It's got a great history and tradition of being very good in high school football. Kind of leads me into the next part of what we want to talk about, and that's you being asked to coach the South team next week in the North-South All-Star football game, the longest-running All-Star game here in the state of Alabama. A lot of great players over the years been able to play in this game, all the way to Pat Sullivan, who set numerous records, and then just a few years ago, we were able to see those records broken. I mean, just amazing to see and run down all of those players. Don't have enough time to do that, but just talk about the invite from the staff down there at the AHSAA and what that means to you.
It's a big honor, and Coach Savarese he's always been an important person to our family and to me, and when he called and asked me if I would do it, it just kind of, you got to sit there and kind of take it in for a minute, that there's 7 classifications of football, and there's a lot of coaches that can be asked to do this, and to get one from a little school down here in Skipperville, Alabama, that means a lot to me, and a lot to this community, and a lot to this school, and it just kind of shows you that the little guys sometimes can come out on top every once in a while, and it's going to be interesting coaching some different kids than what I'm used to seeing, and more athletes on the field than what we're used to having here. But I've got a good group of guys that's helping me, and I'm looking forward to getting up there and working with them next week.
You think about it, Coach, and you look at it, this will be the 58th time this game will be played. There's only been, and you will be the 58th coach of the South team, and that's an exclusive fraternity to be part of, and an all-star game, is, like you said, loaded with a lot of special players that have a lot of talent, but this only comes around once a year, and only one person can do it. and I know that means a lot to you, and I know you're excited about the coaching staff that you got that's going to be helping you guys next week. The rosters have been set, but due to college commitments and kids, reporting to their colleges early, you really don't know who's going to attend and who's going to play for you until they show up. Is that right, Coach?
Yeah, we got a good idea. We've got about 35 right now. The roster says carry 37, and we're still looking for one or two spots. But when it's tough when you're taking kids who have already graduated and you're trying to get them to come back and play one more game, and somebody got selected and they wound up deciding that they're playing college baseball somewhere and they don't want to do it, or they're doing this. And we did have another list that we can draw from, and we've got some kids that are backups in case something happens. But you're right. I mean, until we actually see what we have on Sunday, we don't really know exactly who we're going to have.
And so you guys report on Sunday, and then you'll practice and lead into the game on Thursday night at Crampton Bowl. We want to encourage people to attend that. Again, some of the names on this list may not play, Coach. I just want to run down a few. Nicole B. Maxwell from Benjamin Russell High School, really a two-time outstanding running back the last 2 years, has really rushed for a tremendous amount of yards. He's committed to Tuskegee University to play football. A guy that I'm very familiar with and watching is Zach Yancey, the Opelika defensive end linebacker. Really played an outstanding game in the 6A championship game in a losing effort, but was really a phenomenal player. He's a guy that was highly touted coming out of high school. Obviously, you and I talked off there about Mike Huntley Jr. from Lee Montgomery High School, the quarterback there that led the Generals the last couple of years. Just a lot of good names on this sheet. Also, again, some of them that will and will not be there. But we just want to encourage people to come out and support and watch a good football game, no matter who's going to show up. Out of all the high school football players in the state of Alabama, as you said, it's a 37-man roster. You're going to have some really good football players out there, and we've called this game now for 8 years on the network. And to me, it's one of the more fun events that we broadcast all year.
Yeah, and then the way that it's set up is it's real. I'm a defensive guy, so it's real offensive friendly. They limit what you can do, and it's kind of I think it's going to be fun for the kids and for the people to come and watch it. And there's some guys that they may get one more shot. There might be somebody there to see them play and wind up getting picked up by somebody. You don't ever know. It's kind of one more chance for guys to get out there and play. And I'm looking forward to it. And I would encourage everybody that's in the area to come out and watch us play.
And as you said, for some, it's the possibly the last time they'll ever put on a helmet and shoulder pad. So it's a special time for them and their families, and for you guys as coaches, being able to coach those guys. Well, Coach, we really do appreciate you taking time to be on the program today. Look forward to covering you guys next week down in Montgomery. Good luck to you on the season coming up, too, as you go into your 8th season as the head coach at GW Long.
Well, thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, Coach. That's Coach Scott Horne there with the South All-Stars and GW Long High School. Make sure you go check out the North-South All-Star football game next Thursday at Crampton Bowl. You don't want to miss it. It's always a great event at 7 p.m. We're going to take a break here on Inside the AHSAA. When we come back, we'll have head coach Andre Robinson from the North team, also the head coach of Parker High School. You don't want to miss that. Stay tuned. More of Inside the AHSAA coming your way right after this.
Let's go over this again. Who starts off with a real Coke taste? Coca-Cola! And then Coca-Cola pitches the real Coke taste to who? Coca-Cola. How is Coca-Cola going to give real Coke taste to itself? Take a lap, genius. Coca-Cola takes a snap and then pitches the real Coke taste to Coke Zero running up on the right. You got it? Yeah. At that point, we fake punt the real Coke taste. Who fakes the punt?
Coke Zero.
Take a lap. Coke Zero. Real Coke taste.
0 calorie.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, SignSource has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. SignSource.
At Cadence, we believe money should get out of the bank and into action. Getting out into the world of business. For energy companies, the healthcare industry, legal and accounting firms, and for individuals, wealth management. When you find your Cadence in Alabama, you turn money into action. So join us and we'll work together to find your Cadence at Cadence Bank.
Member FDIC.
You may know them from high school, from the local grocery store, or even your own neighborhood. These local teens have embarked on a new journey, one that begins at Southern Union State Community College. Visit suscc.edu/journey to see the life's journey these students have planned. We believe that you have an amazing journey ahead of you too, and Southern Union is the perfect place to begin at an affordable price close to home. Southern Union, where the journey begins.
More heart.
More drive. More will.
More guts.
More sweat.
More dedication.
More practice. More control.
More clutch.
More hard work.
More fun.
More family.
More love.
More basketball.
Baseball.
College tennis.
More every day.
More everything. More
to come.
More Wilson.
Welcome back, everyone, to Inside the AHSAA, presented by Russell Do-It Center and building supply stores throughout the state of Alabama. We'll go back to the phone lines now and joined by another great guest. Head coach of Parker High School, Andre Robinson, will also be coaching the North squad next week in the 58th annual North-South All-Star Game. Coach, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Well, Coach, I know you've been busy today, 7-on-7 camp. Where have you guys been today?
We went to Sanford today. Long, hot day. Hot day.
Very, very hot out there. Heat index over 100 right now. So I know you guys are it never stops in the summer. Football really never stops year-round now. And 7-on-7 camps and workouts and things of that nature. But I want to go back before we talk about the All-Star Game, talk about your tenure at Parker High School. I know you coached there for a stint, left, went to college football, and then came back. Coached at Carver of Birmingham, and now ended up back at Parker. And I think you've amassed a 22-11 record over the last two seasons. Just talk about the Thunder and Herd, Coach.
Well, the Thunder and Herd, we are going to be pretty young on defense. We lost about 6 guys on defense. Offensively, we are returning most of our guys. We lost one really big receiver, Eugene Mentor, that's gone off to college. But we're excited about the young guys we have on offense. And looking forward to building a defense because at Parker, that's what we pride ourselves in, playing pretty good defense.
Well, again, just a few weeks away from the start of the high school season. Talk about your first week opponent, Coach.
Well, our first week opponent will be Fairfield in the Jamboree game, and we're looking forward to playing in that Jamboree game. They have a new coach, so we don't really know a whole lot about what he's going to do, but we're real excited. And our second ball game will be against Huffman. My good friend over there, Alex Wilson, I know they're going to have some big, tough guys over there, Huffman, so we up to the task. There you go, Coach. And, again, hard to believe we're about 7-8 weeks away from the start of high school football season. It'll be here before you know it. I want to shift gears now, talk about the invite you received to be the head coach of the North squad.
for next week's 58th Annual All-Star Game. The North won last year 14-0 in a rain-storm shortened game. But we talked with Coach Horne earlier, the coach you'll be facing on the south side. And look, there's only been 58 coaches on both sides, and you're number 58, so it's an exclusive fraternity coach to be asked to coach this team.
Well, it's an honor. I mean, a big honor for me, and I'm really excited about it. And I really am excited about it, and I think it's a great honor and privilege to be able to coach the North All-Stars. So I got a good coaching staff that has been picked for me. I'm really excited about it and ready to get at it. We report Sunday, so I'm ready to meet the guys and get started.
37-member roster there, and I know the way this works in all-star games, you have that initial roster, but that roster can change several times, and you guys really don't know what you're going to have or who you're going to have on the team until you report on Sunday. And you go down through here and you look at several names from a lot of different high schools that are really, really good. Obviously, you have a player on that team. Obviously, you look at teams like Spain Park and Mountain Brook and Bob Jones and Bessemer City and Florence and Vestavia Hills and Hartselle. There's just a lot of great talent that you and this coaching staff will have an opportunity to coach next week.
Well, you're exactly right. And we do have some very good talent that we've had a chance to evaluate and put on the team. But now, as you say, a lot of colleges don't like their kids playing in the summer game with it being so close to fall camp. So we've had to, juggle a lot of stuff to get, a 37-man roster. But I think the guys we have are going to be a good group that can help us win next Thursday.
Well, Coach, how do you approach an all-star game? I know you've been part of high school football for a long time. What are you guys going to do? And I know the main goal is for these guys to have fun. There's a couple of things that can happen. Some of these guys, it's the last time they'll ever put pads on. For some of these guys, they may shine, and a college may see them, and they may get a scholarship offer late. So how are you guys going to approach this week in practice?
Well, you said the first thing you said was correct. We want them to have fun. That's first and foremost. But we are going to try to, get them ready to win the game. That's the second emphasis to the game, to win it. But we want them to have fun. We want them to also to be safe and not leave with injuries. So we're gonna try to get them ready to play without beating them up. That's what we're gonna do.
And in all-star games, Coach, is more slated toward offense. I know a lot of people like to see high-scoring affairs, and defenses are really limited in what they can do in this game. And I know you're a defensive-minded coach. You pride yourself in defense. So just talk about the game plan and what you guys are going to try to do offensively in just a few days.
Well, we have Coach Smith that's at Montfort that, once was at Shays Valley, and he's a offense juggernaut, and we're looking, real forward to see what he does with the offense. We also have Cavis White that's up at May Jemison. He's running the defense. And Cavis White is the guy at the Mount Hard. He wants to stop the run. So we're excited about that. And like I was telling you, we're really excited about the coaching staff, a great coaching staff. And we also have some good kids that are going to play. We were fortunate enough to get Benico Harley from Ramsey, the Ramsey quarterback.
Yes.
So we're real excited to see what he can do in a game like this.
Well, I had the opportunity to call that game last year, the state championship game. Phenomenal athlete, really kind of put the team on his back, won a state championship. Looking forward to calling him next week and some of these other guys. But, Coach, I want to tell you congratulations on being named the North coach. Good luck to you this year with Parker moving into another season. I know you guys are excited about that, and we'll catch up with you next week in Montgomery.
All right, sure. Looking forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's head football coach, Parker High School. Andre Robinson will be leading the North team next week in the 58th Annual North-South All-Star Game. Going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll close out the program here on another edition of Inside the AHSAA.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
What value would you gain working with Lee Marketing Group? With 4 divisions under one umbrella, Sign Source, Lee Apparel, R&B Sports Media, and LMG Advertising Agency, Lee Marketing Group offers a comprehensive approach. From logo design, tees and signs, ad placement, and everything in between, LMG can handle it all. For ease of time, cutting-edge, results-driven marketing campaigns, think LMG. Lee Marketing Group, your comprehensive marketing solution.
Team is not something you do alone. Team is plural. Team is arms, legs, blood, sweat, and soul. A lot goes into team. But what we take away stays with us forever.
Even the nights are hot down south. And now they're getting spicy too. The new Jack's Spicy Chicken Sandwich with fries only $3.99. It's got fresh tomatoes, lettuce, and just the right amount of kick. Jack's, all about the South.
In a world that's ever changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success.
That's going to wrap it up here on another edition of Inside the AHSAA. We want to thank Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply Stores for being our corporate partner here on the AHSAA Radio Network. We want to thank head football coach Scott Horne of GW Long High School and Andre Robinson from Parker High School. The 2 coaches of the North-South teams will be taking on each other next week at Crampton Bowl in the 58th annual North-South All-Star Game. Kickoff at 7 o'clock next Thursday night. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you go there or tune us in on the AHSAA Radio Network for broadcast of that game. You can catch us on the web at ahsaa.com or ahsaaradionetwork.com throughout the year. Make sure you keep it right there for the scoreboard show that will run 13 weeks throughout the regular season and through the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. We are your comprehensive network for high school football throughout the state of Alabama. I'm Brett Pritchard saying we've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next week for more of Inside the AHSAA.